The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Buddy Dick will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
Into the box, Freddie Schuler. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Freddie Schuler.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hey, Jerry, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Well, H, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, this guy they're facing today is all over the place. He walks a lot of guys. So now as a hitter, you got to really focus on the pitch you're looking for and make sure he throws you strikes. If not, he'll have the advantage. Right now, you have it.
Shortstop, Stefan Beltran.
First pitch on its way. Stefan Beltran comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Catcher, Sebastian Chavez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sebastian Chavez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. digging in, the switch hitter, Wyatt
Leading off for
Gonzalez. His
Right
average
fielder,
coming into this one is just
Wyatt
barely over 200.
Gonzalez.
So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball
And the
two.
slider stayed low apparently
You got
for
two
a ball.
One strike. That's ball
And a
three.
neck-high fastball that
Down to
time.
3-1.
Josh Davila is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
D-Rod.
Way in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You got to earn it to beat them.
Now at the plate, Josh Davila. He comes into this
First
April
baseman,
contest as one of the
Josh
hottest hitters in the
Davila.
league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting sixth,
And that'll bring in
left
Ty
fielder,
Kelly,
Ty.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. At the plate, Buddy Dick.
Batting ninth, catcher, Buddy Dick.
First pitch on its way. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
There's been a big influx of pitchers that can swing the bats, and he's one of them. Nice line drive swing right there. They've got some athletes in the game now.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Pena.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Gonzalez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, bases loaded. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Schuler is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 2 full. Richmond leads this one 2-0. Digging in, Tom Chu, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Chu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the pitch. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Mario Benitez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Number 43 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Squirrels lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Freddie Schuler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Freddie Schuler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephan Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Beltran.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Sebastian Chavez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 2-0. Digging in, Wyatt Gonzalez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wyatt Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Bolton backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping into the box, Josh Davila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Ty Kelly.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 1 thus
Left
far.
fielder, Ty Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. Richmond leads this one 2-0. Stepping up now, Buddy
And
Dick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Buddy Dick.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Pena.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Kelly. And that's the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Striding into the box, Tom
Leading
Chu.
off for Reading.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tom Chu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, but maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So striding forward now
batting.
Mario
Third
Benitez
baseman.
comes into this
Mario
at-bat 0 for
Benitez.
1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Your
Bronson
attention, please.
Denson will
Pinch
get the
hitting
call
for
to
Reading.
pinch hit here, as we'll
Number
see what he can
17,
do with 2 out and the
Bronson
base is empty.
Denson.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Squirrels lead it 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Buddy Dick. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in once again, Freddie Schuler. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Freddie Schuler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Houck comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Stephan Beltran. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to point it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Sebastian Chavez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 5-0. So striding in, Wyatt Gonzalez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The batter.
Into the box, Josh Davila. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Looking to send him packing again. And here's a ball hit in the air. Guzman has a play. 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The 0-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Richmond leads this one 5-0. Standing in, Buddy Dick. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
A 3-hit day for the pitcher. Man alive, who could have even imagined this? What a day for him going so far.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Pena.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Two, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez over to his right. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Squirrels lead it 6-0. Striding in, Tom Chu. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Chu.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pena is there. Makes the play, one away. Striding in once again, Mario Benitez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williamson on his horse. 2 gone. Schuler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Art Schuler.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career.